Hi, my name is Beth. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before, even though I have like hardly any videos. This video is to discuss when life doesn't go your way and it doesn't go as planned, and what the heck do you do now? Because I've had that happen plenty of times in my life, and every lesson that I learn is a hard won lesson, it feels like. So I guess that's just what happens when you have Saturn conjunct your sun. Anybody who knows me probably knows that I've been trying to get a career going for about 4 or 5 years now. Um, and it always winds up in me landing back at a somewhat low income or like mid income office job, and not really being where I want to be at, which is high income, stability, and something that I'm passionate about. I am actually like very pro career and very passionate about having a career. I just haven't been able to obtain one yet. Over the past 4 or 5 years, I have tried attending school to be an EMT. I tried physical training to pass a physical to become a firefighter in EMT. I have applied for apprenticeships with the electrical union. I have applied for a position, like a pre-apprenticeship program. I have tried applying multiple places for multiple things, and I'm currently looking at going to night school to do some sort of career, but I don't know what at the moment because the path that I want doesn't seem open to me. So I am trying to pause and reassess. I feel like at a moment that you've tried everything for years and you've been running and running and running and going and going and going, sometimes you just need to take a pause and you need to reassess and understand why things aren't working in your life. In pausing and looking around and kind of trying to gather myself and understand what's going on, I've come to realize that I've been running from the present. I've kind of always known a little bit that I was running from the present, and I'm kind of ignoring my current responsibilities to try and get where I want to be. I'm not living my best self. I'm not living as my best self on the day to day because of trying to get where I want to be. Constantly living in the future of where I could be and not where I'm at. I've come to realize that I'm holding myself back. So I want to stop and take a moment to find gratitude for what I do have. About a year and a half ago, I was employed working part-time and my hours kept on getting cut, and I wasn't able to pay my bills. I had to choose my mortgage or my bills for the month. And then after that, I tried finding another job. My onboarding didn't work for the other job, and so I wound up jobless for 3 or 4 months. I was on the verge of homelessness, and my family came through and helped me keep from losing my house. And the state was paying for my kids to eat, which I'm grateful that we had those programs because I don't know where I would be without them, and I don't know where I would be without my family either. Now, a year later, I'm working at a job where I can pay my bills, pay for my kids to eat, pay a little bit for my kids' daycare as well, although I still am getting some assistance with that, and still have a little bit left over. Not that much, probably like $200 a month, which is not a lot, but it's better than nothing. And stopping a moment to look at my life has made me realize that I'm okay where I'm at. Even if I don't like it, I am okay where I'm at. So I just want to let you know that it's okay to pause, take a moment, and stop running onto the next thing. You can take a break when you get to a decent spot for a moment, and you can assess where you're at and what you need to do next. You can plan out your next move. You don't need to. You can breathe. You can breathe. You can take a moment to plan your next step and not just run on to the next thing. You can be thoughtful and intentional about what you need to do. I have always struggled financially, especially due to my ADHD, impulse purchases, general lack of financial tracking because I have very, very, very poor attention span and memory, has caused issues with me accidentally not paying bills, or say that there's an issue with my bank where I pay a bill and then it doesn't go through, but I forget to check and make sure that it went through, and that it doesn't, and I accidentally spend the money that I was supposed to spend on that bill. I've had that happen with my mortgage, and it totally screwed me up for like 2 months because I had to like get back on track for that. Sometimes in our scramble to get the future that we want, we fail to notice the ways that we can get what we want now and not later. For example, I have always wanted financial stability and security. Now, I'm not in the best position to get that, not the easiest position to get that, but I am in a position that I could have it if I really tried hard to, and I plan to. But I would not have realized this if I didn't stop and take a second to actually assess where I'm at and what I have. Because always trying to move on to the next best thing, I thought that I needed a better job to be able to have that. And I don't technically need a better job to have that. I just need better discipline. I need better self-awareness and control. And those are things that I can work on in this moment with my current mindset and my current ability. So I suppose the point of this video is for me to tell you that you don't have to always push ahead. Sometimes we need to relax and we need to look around. And we need to see what's going on in our current life and reassess. Sometimes you just need to reassess. I hope you relate to this video and you got something from it. I'm sorry if it's a bit rambly. I'm still figuring out just talking to the camera, and I just kind of have like a couple bullet points that I went off of, and then I went rogue. So I hope that you related to this, and I hope that you were able to learn something. I hope it was able to motivate you and uplift you. If you have anything that you're currently struggling with, go ahead and put it in the comments. I'm really curious to know what other people are going through, and maybe I could have a little bit of advice for you. You know, I love giving other people advice and encouragement. And if you relate to this and you want to see more videos from me, go ahead and give this video go ahead and give me a follow. All right, well, thank you for being here, and it was great seeing you. Bye.